Hello everyone, this is Riz and you're cooking with Riz. So today I'm going to be making chicken biryani. Chicken biryani, there's many different types of chicken biryani. They come from different parts of India. There is Kolkata biryani, there's Chettinan biryani, there's Dum biryani, there's Hyderabad biryani from Pakistan. And my biryani is my mother's recipe handed down from my grandmother. It is Indian, and then it is brought over to Africa. As you know, a lot of Indians did immigrate to Africa. That's where we are from, and we are going to be making chicken biryani. So chicken biryani is a little bit of a process. So basically, the first thing that I had done was I had taken 2 chicken breasts and I had marinated them in turmeric, garlic, ginger, green chilies, salt, lemon juice, and yogurt. And you'll see the video as I do that. I did that yesterday. I marinated for 24 hours and then I will cook that today. In another small pot, what I will do, and you will see this again, I will take a little bit of oil. I will take 1 tomato, fried onions, and 1 potato that I've already microwaved for about 3 minutes in water to kind of soften it and to help the cooking process go a little bit faster. Once that is done, I'll put it aside. Then I'll take the chicken out from the fridge, put it into a large, shallow pan, probably about 3 inches high, and no oil, and just cook the chicken that I had marinated. I'll add a little bit more garlic in this mixture. I will add cardamom, I will add cinnamon sticks, I will add black pepper, cloves, and garam masala. I'll mix everything together. Then I will add some tomato paste to that for a little bit of color. Cover it and then just leave it. Then while that's being done, what I have also done this morning is I have taken about 4 strands of saffron, just 4 strands, in a little bit of water, and I let it just soak there to get the color out. And I'll show you how that works, and then I'll put that at the end. And then once the chicken is done, I'll add the tomato pot with the fried onions inside, stir it again. I'll cook the rice. Once the rice is done, I'll take the cooked rice, and I will put it inside on top of the chicken that I've already cooked. And then I will take the saffron water with the saffron, and I will sprinkle that on top to give it a little bit of color. And that is chicken biryani. So let's get going. Okay, so this is what I will be doing is I will be adding a little bit of oil to the small pot here. Oops. So basically about 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon and a half of oil. Let that heat up. I'm going to add some fresh ginger, as you can see. I will add a little bit of salt as well. Basically half a teaspoon of salt. And a little bit of garlic. Oops, I'm dropping things today. So I will add my tomatoes here, and this will, okay. I will add my fried onions. So basically 2 handfuls of fried onions. And then I'll just stir that together. Fried onions soak up a lot of oil, so it's always good to start off with a little bit of oil and then just add oil as you need to. The tomatoes will give it some water as well. lower the heat a little bit. I don't want the onions to get burnt. I'll add my potatoes, which I've cooked for about 3 minutes in the microwave, just to help the cooking process a little bit. So basically what I'll do is I will leave it on minimum. I'll cover it and leave it for about 10 minutes. While that is being done, I will start the process of making the chicken in a few minutes. To the pan. Let that heat up. Again, I will add a little bit more garlic. Might as well finish this. I'll add a little bit more ginger, fresh ginger. Salt to taste. Again, just a half a teaspoon. And then this is the chicken mixture that we had marinated. So basically I will add the chicken mixture now in here. So this is chicken mixture. So in this chicken mixture, I will add 3 cardamoms, for 2 chicken breasts. I basically added about 1 tablespoon, or maybe I'll do half, maybe I'll do a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of cloves. 1, 2 cinnamon sticks. Again, just to increase the heat a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to show you what the other one, the pot looks like. So basically this is what it looks like. I've turned off the heat now and just leave it on the stove. As the chicken is starting to prepare here, I have cut another ripe fresh tomato, which I will add without spilling. So that's that. I will add 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, and we may need more, as I will see later. And I will add 2 teaspoons of crushed tomato. Give that a good mix. And in the in this biryani, we do not add dana jiru. My mother would add garam masala, so I have the garam masala. Garam masala is very, very powerful. So I don't add a lot. So basically, it's half a teaspoon at the most, and I will taste it later, and then I will judge it going from there. So it's basically half a teaspoon. So sprinkle that in. Give it a good stir. So basically what I will do now is I will put it on minimum, and I will cover it and I will come back to it in about 25 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the contents of the other pot, green onions, the tomatoes, everything that I had fried earlier. So I may need to add a little bit of crushed tomato and tomato paste, but I will take a look at it later. Basically, I'm going to leave the lid off now. I put it on low to get rid of the excess water. What I was saying earlier about the saffron is I basically taken saffron, and as you can see, I put about 4 or 5 strands of saffron in here this morning just to get the color out, and then I will add that to my rice once I start preparing the rice here. Okay guys, so we are back. The water has now evaporated. The color is still not red the way I want it. So I'm going to be adding another 2 teaspoons, maybe 3 teaspoons of tomato paste. The color has to be nice and red. So I'll start with 2 and then I'll stir it, see how it goes, and then come back in a few minutes and take a look at it. Excuse me. So basically, we want to eat about 5 o'clock. I have soaked 1.5 cups of rice. This is Elephant brand rice, basmati rice. There's many different kinds of basmati rice. So we generally use 817 or Elephant brand. So these are the 2 brands that we use and I know very well. And so basically what I do is I soak about 2 to 3 hours before I want to eat. So for 1.5 cups of rice, when I make it in the pot, I will basically add 2.25 cups of water. Then when we get to that stage, I will let you know. So for now, I'm just going to keep on stirring this, so not to break the potatoes, just stir gently until I get the right color that I want, nice and red, and then we'll come back and we'll start cooking the rice. Okay, so ready to make the rice. So as I had stated earlier, for 1.5 cups of rice, I'm adding 2.25 cups of water. I've allowed the water to boil. I've added 2 or 3 drops of oil and a little bit of salt. As you know, with basmati rice, you must rinse the rice as much as you can until the water is absolutely clear. Once the water is clear, then you put the rice in. So basically, I will stand here until I see that the water has started to subside a little bit. That's when I will turn it down to minimum and cover it. So basically, you have to wait until all the water starts boiling and you can see the water has gone down a little bit. That's when I will turn it down. Okay, as you can see that the water is boiling, the water is starting to go down. So this is the time when I'll now reduce it between low and medium. This is when I will add the saffron water to give it the color. Just grab a spoon. Saffron, as you know, is very, very expensive, so you want to make sure you grab every little strand. So basically, I'll just cover it now and leave it on minimum, and then I will come back in about 25 minutes. So basically, the rice is nicely done. It didn't give me the color that I wanted, but if you have a little bit of red color, you could always add a little bit of red color or yellow color. I added some coriander here and I'm heating it. I've turned it off now, and basically I'm going to add the rice to the chicken. Just place it on top. Just flatten it out a little bit. And then my mother's trick is to make a little bit of a hole and add 1 teaspoon of butter inside. So just cover it up a little bit, and that's it. And we will see the finished product in about 20 minutes. Okay, so this is the final product. So I put the rice in. The color has come out beautifully, and I will just put the spoon inside and show you what the inside looks like. So basically the biryani is underneath, all the sauce, everything is underneath, and so that is the final product. So anyway, this is Cooking with Riz. I'll put the recipe online, and let me know what your thoughts are when you try it.